It's not true. Say it's just a story.
So did you hear the story of the Johnston twins? As like each other as two new pins, of one womb born on the self same day. How one was kept, and one given away. And did you never hear how the Johnstons died, never knowing that they shared one name? Till the day they died, when a mother cried, "My own dear sons lie slain." And did you never hear of the mother, so cruel? There's a stone in place of her heart. Then bring her on, and come judge for yourselves how she came to play this part.
Once I had an husband, you know, the sort of chap. I met him at a dance and how he came on with the chat. He said me eyes were deep blue pools, my skin was soft as snow. He told me I was sexier than Marilyn Monroe. And we went dancing, we went dancing. Then, of course, I found that I was 6 weeks overdue. We got married at the registry, and then we had a do. We all had curly salmon sandwiches, and how the ale did flow. They said the bride was lovelier than Marilyn Monroe. And we went dancing, we went dancing. Then the baby came along, we called him Darren Wayne. Then 3 months on I found that I was in the club again.
How the hell did you get pregnant again?
And though I still fancied dancing, me husband wouldn't go. The wife, he said, was twice the size of Marilyn Monroe. No more dancing, no more dancing. By the time that I was 25, I looked like 42, with 7 hungry mouths to feed, one more nearly due. Me husband, he walked out on me a month or 2 ago. For a girl, they say, who looks a bit like Marilyn Monroe. And they go dancing, they go dancing. Yes, they go dancing. They go.
Listen, love, I'm up to here with hard luck stories. You owe me £3, 17 and 4 pence, and either you pay up today, like now, or I'll be forced to cut off your deliveries.
Look, I said next week I'll pay you.
Next week. Next week. Next week never arrives around here. I'd be a rich man if next week ever came.
Look, I start my job next week. I'll have money coming in, and then I can pay you. You can't stop the milk. I need the milk. I'm pregnant.
Well, don't look at me, love. I might be a milk mom, but it's got nothing to do with me. Now you've been told. No money, no milk.
Aye, Mum, how come I'm on free dinner?
I'm hungry.
Stop swearing, I told you. I know it's hard on all you kids, but try and get some sleep. Next week I'll be earning, we'll have loads of things to eat. We'll have ham and jam and spam and roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, Battenberg cake, chicken and chips, corned beef, sausage, mince and spuds, milkshake mix for the baby. When I bring 'em the dough, we'll live like kings, like bright young things, like Marilyn Monroe. And we'll go dancing, we'll go dancing.
Hello, Mrs. J. How are you? Is the job working out all right for you?
Yes, it's great. Thank you. It's a lovely house and it's a pleasure to clean it.
It's a pretty house, isn't it? It's a pity it's so big. I'm finding it rather large at present.
Oh, yeah, with Mr. Lyons being away and that. When does he come back, Mrs. Lyons?
The company sent him out there for 9 months, so what's that? He'll be back in about 5 months' time.
And I'm sure you'll be glad when he does, won't you? The house won't feel so empty then, will it?
Actually, Mrs. J., we bought such a large house for the children. We thought children would come along.
Well, you still might be able to...
No, I'm afraid. We've been trying for so long now, and, well, I wanted to adopt. Mr. Lyons is... He says he wants his own son, not somebody else's. Myself, I believe an adopted child can become one's own.
Yeah. It's weird though, isn't it? Yes, you can't have kids, and me, I can't stop having them. My husband used to say that all we'd have to do is shake hands and I'd be in the club again. Well, he must have shook my hand before he left. I'm expecting another one, you know.
Oh, I see.
But it's all right, Mrs. Lyons, it's all right. I'll still be able to do my work. Having babies, it's like clockwork to me. I'm up on my feet and working the next day, you know. If I have this one on the weekend, I won't even need to take a day off. Oh, I love this job, Mrs. Lyons. We can just manage to get by now. Oh, God, Mrs. Lyons, what are you trying to do?
My God, what's wrong?
New shoes on the table.
Pardon?
New shoes on the table, take them off. Jesus, Mrs. Lyons, never put new shoes on the table. You never know what'll happen.
Oh, you mean you're superstitious?
No, you just never put new shoes on the table.
Oh, go on with you. If it'll make you any happier, I'll put them away.
There's shoes upon the table, and the joke of hat. The salt's been spilled, and a looking glass cracked. There's one lone magpie overhead.
I'm not superstitious.
The mother said.
I'm not superstitious.
The mother said.
Hey, wait, what are you doing here? The milk bill's not due until Thursday.
Actually, I've given up the milk round and gone into medicine. I'm your gynecologist. Okay, Mummy, let's have a little listen to the baby's ticker, shall we?
I was dead worried about having another baby, you know, Doctor. I didn't see how we were going to get by with another mouth to feed, but now I've got me a job and we're okay. We can just manage to scrape by now even with another mouth to feed.
Mouths, Mummy.
What?
Plural, Mrs. Johnston. Mouths to feed. You're expecting twins. Congratulations. And the next one, please, nurse.
Hello, Mrs. J, how are you? Mrs. J, anything wrong?
He had it all worked out.
What's the matter?
We were just getting straight.
Why don't you sit down?
With another baby, we could have managed, but not with two. The welfare's already onto me. They say I'm incapable of controlling the kids I've already got. They want me to put some of them into care, but I won't. I love them. I love the bones of every one of them. And I'll even love these two when they come along. But like they said at the welfare, children can't live on love alone.
Twins? You're expecting twins?
How quickly an idea planted can take root and grow into a plan. The thought conceived in this very room grew as surely as a seed in a mother's womb.
Give one to me?
What?
Give one of them to me.
Give one to you?
Yes. Yes.
But you can't
when are you
just-
due? Quickly, tell me, when are you due?
July, you said
July.
beginning of July.
My husband doesn't arrive home until the middle of July. He need never guess.
Oh, but it's mad.
I know it is. It's mad, but it's wonderful. It's perfect. Look, you're what, 4 months pregnant and you're only just beginning to show? So I'm 4 months pregnant and I'm only just beginning to show. Look, I could have gotten pregnant before he went away. But I didn't want to tell him in case I miscarried. I didn't want to worry him whilst he was away. When he arrives home, I tell him we were wrong. The doctors were wrong. I have a baby. Our baby. Mrs. Johnson, it will work if only you'll...
Mrs. Lyons, you can't be serious.
Already you said you had too many children.
Yeah, but I don't know that I want to give one away.
Already you're being threatened by the welfare people. Mrs. Johnston, with 2 more children, how can you avoid having some of them being put into care? Surely, Mrs. Johnston, surely it's better to give one to me. At least if he was with me, you'd be able to see him every day. As you came to work.
Are you that desperate to have a baby?
Each day I look out from this window. I see him with his friends, I hear him call. I reach out, but as I fold my arms around him, he's gone. Was he ever there at all? I've dreamed of all the places I would take him, the jokes we'd share, the stories I would tell, the games we'd play, the stories I would tell him. I reach out, but as I do, he fades away.
My child were raised in a palace like this one, he wouldn't have to worry where his next meal was coming from. His clothing would be supplied by George Henry Lee.
He'd have all his own toys and a garden to play in.
He could make too much noise without the neighbors complaining.
Silver trays to take meals on.
A bike with both wheels on.
And he'd sleep every night in a bed of his own.
He wouldn't get into fights, he'd leave matches alone. And you'd never find him effing and blinding. And when he grew up, he could never be told to stand and queue up for hours on end at the door. He'd grow up to be a credit to me, to you, and I'd still be able to see him every day, wouldn't I?
Of course.
And you'd look after him, wouldn't you?
I'd keep him warm in the winter and cool when it shines. I'd pull out his splinters without making him cry. I'd always be there if his dream became a nightmare. My child, my child, my child. Oh, now you must help me. There's so much I'll have to see you walk, and we'll do this properly so that it's thoroughly convincing. I'll see you walk and buy bottles and suffer from piles.
What?
Doesn't one get piles when one's pregnant? And clothes I'll have to knit and go shopping.
What are you going to the shops for? I do the shopping.
No, I'll do the shopping from now on. I want everyone to know about my baby. Mrs. J, we must make this a binding agreement.
In the name of Jesus, the thing was done. Now there's no going back for anyone. It's too late now for feeling torn. There's a pact been sealed. There's a deal been born.
What did we have to do that for?
Mrs. J, nobody must ever know. Therefore, we must have an agreement. Right. I shan't be long. Bye.
How quickly those who have made a pact can come to overlook the fact, or wish the reckoning be delayed. But a debt is a debt, and must be paid.
I'm sorry, love. The kid said you were at the hospital. They're lovely, aren't they? I'm sorry, love, especially at a time like this, but you are 12 weeks behind in your payments. I've got to do this, girl.
You shouldn't have signed for the bloody stuff, missus. If you knew you can't pay, you shouldn't bloody well sign.
Look, if you could just give me a few weeks' payments on this, I could leave it.
Shouldn't have signed for all this stuff, should ya? You knew you wouldn't be able to pay, didn't ya?
When I got my job, I thought I'd be able to pay. And when I walked into the showroom, I only meant to come out with a few things. But when you're standing there, it all looks so nice. And the catalogue says you have 6 months to pay. It seems like years away, and so you sign.
Yeah. Well, you bloody well shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, you soft get. I've spent my whole bleeding life knowing I shouldn't. But I do. So take your sword and wireless and get off.
Honest, love, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. We're used to it. We were in the middle of tea, and they came to the table.
Well, as long as you can laugh about it, eh? That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Only mine until the time comes around to pay the bill. Then I'm afraid what can't be paid must be returned. You'll never ever learn that nothing's yours on easy terms. Only for a time I must not learn to call him mine. Familiar eyes that face those eyes make future plans that cannot be confirmed on borrowed time, on easy terms. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price you're gonna have to pay. Should we meet again, I will not recognize your name. You can be sure what's gone before will be concealed. Your friends will never learn that once we were on easy terms. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door, oh, the price I'll have to pay.
Boy, you didn't notify me.
Couldn't I keep them for a few days longer, please? They're a pair, they go together.
My husband is due back tomorrow, Mrs. Johnson. I must have my baby. We made an agreement, a bargain. You swore on the Bible.
You'd better see which one you want.
I'll take.
No, don't tell me which one. Just take it. Take it. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never showers at the door, oh, the price I'll have to pay.
Mrs. Johnston. I'll see you next week.
But I'm due back tomorrow.
Well, why don't you take the week off? On full pay, of course.
Mom, what happened to the other twin?
Hi, Mom, where's the other 20?
He's gone. He's gone up to heaven. He's with Jesus and the angels now.
I like that, Mom. In heaven.
Oh, it's lovely. He'll be well looked after there. He'll have anything he wants.
Will he have his own bike?
Yeah, with both wheels on.
I want a bike.
Take a look in the catalogue later. We'll see what bikes they've got. Now I've got to go to work. Oh, he's really coming along now, isn't he, Mr. Lyons? I bet you're dead proud of him, aren't you,
Yes, I am, aren't I, Edward?
Oh, look, he wants to be picked up. I'll just...
No, Mrs. Johnston, he doesn't want to be picked up.
But he looks like he's going to cry.
If he needs picking up, I shall pick him up, all right?
All right, I just thought...
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Has the bathroom been done? Time is getting on.
Yeah.
Darling, don't be hard on the woman. She just wanted to hold the baby. All women like to hold babies, don't they?
I don't want her to hold the baby, Richard. I don't want the baby to catch anything. Babies catch things very easily, Richard.
Right, you know best.
You don't see her as much as I do. She's always fussing over him. Any chance she gets and she's cooing and cuddling him as if she were his own mother.
Come on, Jen, it's all right. It's just this depression thing that happens to women.
I'm not depressed, Richard. It's just that she makes me feel... Richard, I think she should go.
And what are you going to do to help the house?
I'll find somebody else. Somebody who doesn't spend all day fussing over him.
Right, you know best. The house is your domain, but look, Jen, I've got to go. I've got a board meeting.
Can you let me have some cash?
Of course.
I'll need about £50.
My God, what for?
I have lots of things to sort out and the nursery to organise. And...
Right here.
Thank you. Mrs. Johnston, could you come out here for a moment, please?
Yes?
Sit down. Richard and I have been talking things over and, well, we both think it would be best if you left.
Left where?
It's your work. Your work is deteriorating.
I work the way I've always worked.
Well, we're not satisfied.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to survive without my job?
We've thought of that. Here's... Look, it's a lot of cash, but,
all right.
well...
All right, Mrs. Lyons, all right, but if I'm going, I'm taking my son with me.
No,
I'm
you're
taking...
not. Edward is my son. Mine.
I'm going to tell somebody. I'll tell the police. I'm going to bring the police in and...
You'll tell no one. Don't you realise what a crime this is? You sold your baby. You'll be locked up.
I didn't. You told me I could see him every day. I'm going to tell somebody. I'm going to tell...
You'll tell no one, Mrs. Johnston. Because you know what will happen if these children learn of the truth, don't you? You do know what they say about twins secretly parted, don't you?
What?
They say that if either child learns that they were once part of a pair, they shall both immediately die. It means, Mrs. Johnston, that these brothers shall grow up unaware of the other's existence. They shall be raised apart and never, ever told of what was once the truth. You'll tell no one, Mrs. Johnston, because if you do, you will kill them.
There's shoes upon the table, his daughter's been killed. Someone broke the looking glass. A full moon shining and the salt's been spelled. You're walking on paved cracks. Don't know what's gonna come to pass, but you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find you. He's right behind you. He's staring through your window. He's creeping down the hall. Ain't no point in clutching at your rosary. You're always gonna know what was done. Even when you shut your eyes, you still see that you sold the sun. And you can't tell anyone, but you know the devil's got your number. Right behind you, he's staring through your window, he's creeping down the hall. But you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find you. You know he's right behind you.
I was a doughboat. Did you think I was a rat man? Oh, Mum, Miss Sammy run me best gone off for me again. Why does he keep robbing all me things off of me?
Because you're the youngest, Mickey. It used to happen to our Sammy when he was the youngest.
Mum, did you know we were playing Mounties and Indies and Mum, I was a Mountie. Did you know we shot 3,000 Indians?
Good.
Mum, you're dead. Mum, what's up?
Nothing, son. We go out and play, there's a good lad. But hey, don't go playing with those hooligans down at the Rough End.
Narrator came to me down by the park in the big houses.
And Mickey, come here. Whoa. What did you say? Where have you been playing?
Mum, I'm sorry, I forgot.
What have I told you about playing down there? Come here.
Mum, it wasn't my fault on this.
And whose fault was it then?
It was the Indies, they were trying to escape.
Don't you ever go playing down there, do you hear me?
Mum, you let our Sammy goes up there all the time.
Well, Sammy's older than you.
Mum.
Just shut up, never mind why. You just don't go playing there, all right? Now stay outside the front door where I can see you.
Mum.
Go on.
I wish I was our Sammy. Our Sammy's nearly 10. He has 2 worms and a catapult in an underground den. But I'm not allowed to go in there. I have to stay near the gate. Because me mum says I'm only 7. But I'm not. I'm nearly 8. I sometimes hate our Sammy. He robbed me to a car, you know, and now the wheels are missing and the top broke off and the bleeding thing won't go. And he says it was like that when he took it, but it wasn't, it went dead straight. But you can't say nothing when you're only 7, even though you're nearly 8. You want to see our Sammy spit straight in your eye from 20 yards, and every time I hit, he's allowed to play with matches and go to bed dead late. I have to go in at 7, even though I'm nearly 8. You know what our Sammy sometimes does? He sometimes draws nudie women without arms or legs or even heads when he's in the bath and gone swimming. But I'm not allowed to go in the bath. My mum says I have to wait. Because I might get drowned when I'm only 7, but I'm not, I'm nearly 8. You know what our Sammy sometimes does? He sometimes wheezes through the letterbox of the house next door to us. I tried to do that one night, but I had to stand on a crate because me wee couldn't reach the letterbox. But it will by the time I'm 8.
Hello.
Hello?
I've seen you before.
Where?
You were playing with some other boys up near my house.
Oh, do you live up by the park?
Yes, are you going to come and play up there again?
I want to, but I'm not allowed.
Why?
Because me mum says.
Well, my mummy says I'm not allowed to play down here, actually.
Gives a sweet.
All right,
What?
here.
Could I have another one for our Sammy?
Yes, of course, take as many as you want.
Are you soft?
I don't think so.
Because usually when I ask for a sweet, you have to ask about 20 million times, and you know what?
What?
They still don't believe and give you one. But sometimes our Sammy gives you one, but you still have to be dead careful if he gives you one.
Why?
Because he's usually weed on at first.
That sounds like super fun.
It is, if you ask Sammy.
Do you want to come and play?
I would do, but I'm not, because I'm pissed off.
Pissed off. You say the most smashing things, don't you? Do you know any other words like that?
I know loads of words like that, like...
Pardon? Fuck. What does it mean?
I don't know, but it sounds good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, fantastic. When I get home, I'll look it up in the dictionary.
In the what?
The dictionary. Don't you know what the dictionary is?
Of course I do. It's the thingy in it.
A book which explains the meaning of
Oh,
words.
yes, the meaning of words. Our Sammy sometimes uses words. Our Sammy's gonna be here soon. I hope he's in a good mood. He could be dead mean sometimes.
Why?
Because he's got a plate in his head.
A plate?
In his head? Yeah, one time when our mum was working and our daughter Marie was supposed to be watching him, he fell out the window. And then when they took him to the hospital, they put a plate in his head.
A plate? A dinner plate?
No, I don't suppose his head is big enough for a dinner plate. Maybe like the plate you eat bread off of.
A side plate?
No, the one on top.
And can you see the shape of it in his head?
I suppose if you looked under his hair.
You know the most smashing things. Will you be my best friend?
Yeah, if you want.
What's your name?
Michael Johnston, but everyone calls me Mickey. What's yours?
Edward Lyons.
Do they call you Eddie?
No.
Well, I will.
Will you?
Yeah, how old are you, Eddie?
7.
I'm older than you. I'm nearly 8.
Well, I'm nearly 8, really.
When's your birthday?
July the 18th.
So is mine.
Is it really?
Yes. Do you want to be blood brothers? Do you know what this means?
Yes, please. Uh-oh.
It hurts, you know. Now give me yours. Now we will always be blood brothers and defend each other. Now repeat after me. I will always defend my blood brother.
I will always defend my blood brother.
And stand by
and
him.
stand by him.
And share all my
share
sweets with
all
him.
my...
Hello, Sammy.
Give us a sweet.
I haven't got any.
Yes, you have. Yes, I gave you one for Sammy, remember?
You little Robin. No, you were my best got off of me last time.
It's last anyway. Only fires cats. I'm gonna get a real gun soon. I'm gonna get an air gun.
What are you looking at?
That's Eddie, he lives up by the park.
He's a freaking posh.
No, he's not. He's my best friend.
You're soft. You're just soft little kids.
And where are you going?
Well, you once have died again. I've got to do another burial.
Are you gonna have a funeral? Do you want to come to the funeral? Last time he's gonna have a funeral. Can we come to the funeral, Sammy?
They was alive in Woodland this morning, but by dinner time they was dead.
Is that your mummy?
Mama! Mom, look, it's me brother, Eddie.
Edward Lyons, Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah, he's my blood brother and he lives up by the park.
Mickey, get in the house. What? Sammy, you and all. Get both of you.
I'm older than
I
him.
said get the pair of you.
But
I
Mom,
don't
I
have
haven't
to.
done anything.
Mum,
Bye, Eddie, ta-da.
Sammy.
I'll get you.
Have I done something wrong,
Does
Mrs.
your mother
Johnson?
know that you're down here?
No.
And what would she say if she did know?
I think she'd be angry.
So don't you think you better get home before she finds out?
Yes.
Go on.
Would it be alright if I came to play with Mickey on another day, or perhaps you could baby people
Don't
come
you
play at
ever
my
come
house?
around here again, ever.
That's
Do you
right.
hear me? Ever. Now get home. Beat it before the bogeyman gets you.
Should we meet again, I will not recognize your name. You can be sure what's gone before will be concealed. Your friends will never learn that once we were on easy terms.
Daddy, we haven't finished the story yet.
Mummy will finish the story, Edward. I've got to go to work for an hour.
Richard, you didn't say.
I'm sorry, darling, but I promise I will. I'll have more time to spend with the both of you. That's why we're doing it, Jen. If work completes this merge, I'll have plenty of time to spend with you too.
It's not me, it's Edward. You should spend more time with him. I don't want him going away from you.
Daddy, how do you spell bogeyman?
Ask Mummy. Darling, I'll see you later. Mustache.
Mummy, how do you spell bogeyman? Bogeyman.
Edward, wherever did you hear such a thing?
I'm trying to look it up.
It's just a superstition, something a silly mother might tell her children. The bogeyman will get you.
Will he get me?
Edward, I've told you there's no such thing.
Is Eddie here? Is he coming out to play? You should really get a screen
Mickey!
Hey, Annie, I got Simon's catapult. Are you coming out to play?
Is it Mickey Fantastic, Mum?
Do you go to the same school as Edward?
No.
Mickey says the most smashing things. We're blood brothers, aren't we, Mickey?
Yeah, we were born on the same day.
Come on, Mickey, let's go.
Edward, it's time for bed. No, stop. Edward, it's time for bed.
Mummy, it's not.
I'm very sorry, but it's Edward's bedtime.
Mummy, it's early. Mummy.
Edward, where did you meet that boy?
At his house.
And his second name is Johnston, isn't it?
Yes. And I think you're very, very mean.
Edward, I've told you never to go near where that boy, where boys like that live.
But why?
Because you're not the same as him. Do you understand me?
No, I don't understand. And I hate you.
Edward, don't. What I'm doing is only for your own good. It's only because I love you, Edward.
You don't. If you love me, you let me go play with Mickey because he's my best friend and I like him more than you.
Edward, don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Well, it's true. And I will say that I know what you are.
What?
You're a bug off.
You see? You see why I don't want you mixing with boys like him? You learn filth from them and act like a horrible little child like them. But you're not. You're my son. Mine. And you will never, ever... Oh, my son. My beautiful son.
I shot ya, and you know I brought it. I got ya, I shot ya.
I stopped it with the feeling.
Going
Yes, I did!
But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game.
My name is Elliot Ness, and lady, here's my card. I'm looking for one Al Capone. Now check out the backside to check out the yard.
But pal, I told ya, Al ain't home.
So lady, can I use your telephone?
You know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game.
When I say draw, you better grab that gum and maybe say a little prayer. 'Cause I'm the fastest drawing man you ever saw. Call up your woman, say goodbye to her, 'cause you know you're going right down there.
But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game.
Okay, then let's do the hand grenade. See him try to get out of this.
He's a hotshot sergeant from the 9th Brigade. He's never been known to miss.
Come give daddy a kiss.
But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game.
My name's Professor Howland, he's from my own. It can destroy the hemispheres. I've timed it to explode. get me out of here. No! Then I suggest you cover your ears. But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game. The whole thing's just a game. The whole thing's just a game. You're dead. You know you are. I got standing near that car.
But when he did, his hands was hidden behind his back, his fingers crossed, and so he's not.
So you fuck off. You said the F word. You're gonna die. You're gonna have it. Then you'll fry. Just like a fish in a chip shop. Only 24 minutes hotter than that.
Well, we'll all use a lot of sweat, so you'll all go to hell with him.
No, we won't, Linda.
Why?
Because when we swear, we cross our fingers. My fingers will cross too.
Leave him alone.
Boy, what do you do about it if we don't?
I'll tell my mother why all her stickies disappear every time you're in our house.
What?
And the half crows.
Come on, gang. Let's go. We don't want to play with them anyway. They're just kids.
I hate them. What's up?
I don't want to die.
Oh, but you have to, Mickey. Everybody does. Like your twinny died, didn't he, when he was a baby? See, look on the bright side of it, Mickey. When you're dead, you'll meet your twinny again, won't you?
Yeah.
Listen, Mickey, if you're dead, there's no school, is there?
Yeah, and I don't care about our ceremony anyways. Look, he thinks no one knows where he hides it, but I know where he's got it.
Oh, he's a go!
Oh, let's go get ready first.
Ew.
Oh, come on, I'll show you. Hey, Ed, coming out to play?
My mummy says I haven't got to play with you.
Oh, don't worry, take no notice of mothers. My mum says I haven't got to play with you either, but they're soft. Now, come on, I've got Linda with me. She's a girl, but she's all right. Hey, Ed.
Hiya, Mickey. Hello, Linda.
Hiya, Eddie. Look, we got Sammy's egg on.
You want to come shoot at the target with us in the park?
Peter Pan.
We always shoot at that target, don't we, Linda?
Yeah, and we try and choose little thingy off, don't we, Mickey? Come on, let's go.
Mickey, suppose you get caught by a policeman.
No, don't worry, take no notice of policemen, they're soft. And by the way, we get caught loads of times, don't we, Linda?
Yeah, hundreds of times, more than that, really.
Yeah, and when they catch us, we say the dead funniest things.
Oh, what sort of funny things?
All sorts, don't we, Mickey?
Yeah, like if I ask you what your name is, you say Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. And hey, Eddie, you know when they say, what do you think you're doing? We say something like, waiting for the 92 bars. Come on.
Do you really? Goodness, that's fantastic.
Yeah, come on, buckle to your fence, your mum won't see.
Edward?
There's gypsies in the wood and they've been watching you. They're gonna take your baby away. There's gypsies in the wood and they've been calling you. Can Edward please come out and play? Please can he come with us and play? But you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your window, he's creeping down the hall.
Oh, Richard.
Jennifer, I told you on the phone he's just outside playing somewhere.
But where?
Somewhere with friends. Edward.
But I don't want him out playing.
Jennifer, he's not a baby. Edward.
I don't care.
For God's sakes, you called me home from work in the middle of the day to tell me what? That he's been missing for an hour. Perhaps you should be talking about getting you something for your nerves.
There's nothing wrong with my nerves. It's just this place. I hate it. I don't want to stay here.
How many
I want
times
to
do I
move.
have to tell you? My work is here. The factory is here.
It doesn't have to be somewhere far away. But I feel we must move because if we stay, something terrible will happen. Something bad.
What is this thing you keep talking about getting away from?
It's these people that Edward has started mixing with.
my
Can't you see how he's drawn them? Can't you see how they're drawing him away from me?
I do. I really think that you should see a doctor.
I do need to see a doctor. I just need to move away from here. Because I'm frightened. I'm frightened for Edward.
Frightened of what,
Frightened
woman?
of...
There's shoes upon the table, and a spider's been killed. Someone broke the looking glass. There's a full moon shining, and the salt's been spilled. You're walking on pavement cracks. Don't know what's gonna come to pass, but you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your window. He's creeping down the hall.
Oh, we're not playing with the gun anymore.
Oh, why?
Because it gets broke if you use it too much.
Well, what are we going to do now, Mickey?
I don't know.
I do.
What?
Let's throw some stones through the windows.
I dare you and I dare you.
I will.
Well, I will too. I'm not scared. Are you ready?
He is, look, Eddie's scared.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not scared at all, actually.
Right. On the count of 3, we all throw together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
She put it in her teapot to make a cup of tea. And what do you think you're doing?
Wait for the 19, boss.
He's not with us.
Sir.
Sir.
No, he's definitely with us. What's your name, son?
I don't feel like
He was about to commit a serious crime, love. Do you understand that? You don't want to end up in the courts again, do ya? Well, that's what's gonna happen next time I have any more trouble from one of yours. You remember what I told you last time about your Sammy? Well, there'll be no more bloody warnings from now on. Either you keep yours in line, or it'll be the courts for you. Or worse, won't it? Yes, it will.
Maybe someday we'll move away and start all over again in some new place where they don't know my face and nobody's heard of my name, where we can begin again, feel we can win, and then maybe.
And as I say it, it was more of a prank. Really, Mr. Lyons. I just took his pocket money if I were you. But one thing I would say, if you don't mind me saying, is, well, I'd keep him away from the likes of them in the future. Make sure he keeps to his own kind. Anyway, thanks for the drink. All the best, sir. He's a good lad. Aren't you, Adolf? Good night, sir.
Edward, how'd you like to move to another house?
Why, Daddy?
Various reasons, really. Well, actually, Mommy hasn't been doing too well, and we thought a move out towards the country might perhaps, well, would you like that?
I want to stay here.
Well, you'll think about it, old chap.
Hello, Mrs. Johnston. How are you?
What?
I'm sorry, is there something wrong?
No, I just don't usually have kids inquiring about my health. I'm all right. And how are you, Mr. Lyons?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, you look very well. Does your mother take care of you?
Of course.
Now look, Eddie, I told you not to come around here again.
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to see Mickey.
No, it's best if...
I won't be coming here again, ever. We're moving away to the country.
Oh, lucky you.
But I'd much rather live here.
Would you? And when are you going?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so we really won't see you around, will we? Oh, what's up?
I don't want to go. I want to stay here. All my friends are. Where Mickey is.
Oh, come here. Now listen, don't be soft. You're probably going to love it in your new house. You'll meet lots of new friends, and in no time you'll forget that Mickey ever existed.
I won't. I'll never forget.
Oh, shh. Now listen, Eddie. Here's you wanting to stay here, and me. I've been trying to get out for years.
Why don't you, Mrs. Johnston? Why don't you buy a new house near us?
Just like that.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Would you like a picture of Mickey to take with you so that you can remember him?
Yes, please.
Oh, see here. He was just a young kid when this was taken.
And is that you, Mrs. Johnston? Can I really have this?
Oh, yeah. But just keep it a secret, eh, Eddie? Just our secret between you and me.
All right, Mrs. Johnston.
What are you staring at?
I thought you didn't like me. I thought you were very nice. But I think you're smashing.
God help the girls when you start dancing.
Pardon?
Nothing. Mickey, come say goodbye to Eddie. He's moving.
Bye. Well, do you like it, Edward? It's very nice.
Oh, look at those trees and those cows. Oh, you're going to like it here so much now, aren't you, Edward?
Yes. Are you feeling better now, Mummy?
Much better now, darling. Oh, look at those lovely birds. Look at that black and white one.
Don't look, Mummy. It's a magpie. Never look at one magpie. It's one for sorrow. Edward, listen. That's just stupid superstition. It's not. Mickey told me.
I think we can forget the silly things Mickey ever said.
I'm going inside. I want to read.
Children just take time to adapt to new surroundings, that's all. He'll be as bright as rain in a few days. He won't even remember he lived somewhere else once.
Yes?
Is Eddie in?
Eddie, I'm afraid he doesn't live here now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Do you know where he lives now?
Pardon?
You see, I've got some money and I want to go get in a bus to go. You see, do you know where he lives?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
In the country, isn't it?
Look, I honestly don't know and I'm rather busy. Goodbye.
On the street today, you could be living on the moon. Maybe everybody's packed their bags and moved away. It's gonna be a long Sunday afternoon. Just killing time and kicking cans around. Try to remember jokes I knew.
I tell them to myself, but they're not funny since I found it's gonna be a long, long, long Sunday afternoon. My best friend always had sweets to share. He knew every word in the dictionary on Mary. He was clean, neat and tidy from Monday to Friday. I wish that I could be like, wear clean clothes and talk properly like, do songs in history like my friend. My friend. My best friend, she could swear like a soldier. He laughed till he died at the stories he told ya. He was untidy from Monday to Friday. I wish that I could be like, he could pull and climb a tree like, run around with dirty knees like my friend. My friend. Feels like everybody stayed in bed. Or maybe I woke up too soon. Am I the last survivor? Is everybody dead on this long, long, long Sunday afternoon? Sunday afternoon.
A bright new day, we're moving away. We're starting all over again. A bright new day, we're going away. Where nobody's heard of our names.
I never want nothing, honest, Mom.
Where we can begin again, feel we can win, and then live just like living should be. We've got a new situation, a new destination, and no reputation following me.
What is it? What is it?
We're getting out, we're moving house. We're starting all over again. We're leaving this mess for our new address. 65 Stems LA.
Where's that, Mom? Is that in the country?
Where the air is so pure you get drunk just by breathing, and the washing stays clean on the line. Where there's food for the kids cause the yard is so big, it will take you a week just to reach the far side. And come on, Sammy, Vicky, all of you can help. And will you excuse us, we've got to pack. We're moving.
They're moving away. Praise the Lord, He has delivered us at last. I can safely predict a sharp drop in the crime rate. And now I might even get paid. What is my pace? And you'll see graffiti will soon disappear.
Just packing bags, we're leaving the racks. The wobbly wardrobe, twisted jaws in the clothes. The two-legged chair, the carpet's so bare. You wouldn't see it if it wasn't for the hose. Now that we're moving, now that we're improving, let's wash our hands of this law. For it's no longer fitting for me to be sitting on a sofa I know for a fact was rolled off.
Mom,
We might get a car, la-di-da, and go driving off to the sand. And at the weekend, a gentleman friend, they take me dancing to the local band. We'll have a front room, and then if it should happen that His Holiness flies in from Rome, he could sit there with me, eating toast, drinking tea, in the sort of surroundings that remind him of home.
Mom, it's like the country, isn't it?
Hey, we'll be alright out here, son, away from all the muck winter and bloody trouble, though I could dance, come here.
Get off.
A bright day, we're moving away, starting all over again. A bright day, we're going away, where nobody's heard of our names. And what are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing, I'm smiling. I haven't seen you this happy for ages.
Well, I am happy now. Jesus, where are the others?
Down in the field, Mum.
Sammy, get off the bleeding cow before I kill you. And oh, what's our Don Maurice taken to now? Sammy, that cow is a bull. Oh, come here. Then we can begin again, here we can win it, then live just like living should be. We've got a new situation, a new destination, and no reputation for the with me. We're getting out. We're moving house. We're going away. Getting out today. We're moving, 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 moving house. We're going away. All right, new day. The house we got was lovely, the neighbors are a treat. They sometimes fight on Saturday night, but never in the week.
Get your hands off me, you old cow!
And since I pay me bills on time, the milkman insists I call him Joe. He brings me bread and eggs, says I've got legs like Marilyn Monroe. Sometimes he takes me dancing, even takes me dancing. You know how Sammy burnt the school down, though it's very easily done if the teacher lets the silly gets play with magnesium. Thank God he only got probation. The judge was old and slow, though it was kind of him, said I reminded him of Marilyn Monroe.
And can I take you dancing? Take you dancing.
Our Mick, he just turned 14. You know he's at that age. When you mention girls a courting, he flies into a rage.
Shut up talking about me, Mother.
He's got a thing for taking blackguards out and thinks that I don't know that he dreams all night of girls who look like Marilyn Monroe. He's even started dancing, secret dancing. And as for the rest, they flown the nest, got married or moved away. Our Donna Marie's already got 3, she's a bit like me that way. And that other child of mine I haven't seen for years, although I pray each day he'll be okay, not like Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, that's right, you're dancing. That's right, you're dancing. You see, Edward, it is easy.
It is when you have someone to practice with, the girls. But in term time, we hardly ever see a girl, let alone dance with one.
I'll give you some more lessons when you're home for half term. Now, come on, you're going to be late. Daddy's at the door with the car. Now, are you sure you have all your bags?
Yes, they're in the boot.
Great, I'll see you at half term then,
If
darling.
Mummy, stop fussing, I'm going to be late.
We've had a very good holiday this time, though, haven't we?
We always do.
Yes. We're safe here, aren't we?
Mummy, what are you on about sometimes?
Oh, go on. There's Daddy getting impatient. Bye-bye, Edward.
Bye, Ma.
You're gonna be late, you know, you're late already.
I'm not.
You're gonna miss the bus.
I won't.
Well, you'll miss Linda and she'll be waiting for you.
Well, I don't want to see her. What do I want to see her for?
Oh, you've only been talking about her in your sleep for the past week.
Liar.
Oh, my sweet darling.
No, that was a line of the school play.
All right, I believe you. Now go on before you miss the bus. Are you going?
Hiya, Mickey.
Oh, did I forget? Is that what you were waiting for? You were waiting for your mom to give you a big sloppy kiss. Oh, come here.
No, I'm going.
No, where are you going, Sammy?
The door.
Come on if you're getting on. We've not got all day.
To our kids, be good, both of you. I'll cook a nice surprise for you, too.
Getting on, missus.
Oh, no.
Happier. Content at last. Wiped out what's happened. Forgotten the past. But you've got to have an ending. If a start's been made, no one gets off without the price being paid. No one can embark without the price being paid.
4-penny scholar.
Yeah? How old are you?
He's 14, the both of us are. A 4-penny scholar for me as well.
Same for me.
No, son.
Sammy.
What?
You're older than 14.
Shut it. I'm 14 and I want a 4-penny scholar.
Do you know the penalty for trying to defraud?
I'm not defrauding no one.
Hey, Billy, take the next left, will you? We've got one for the cop shop here.
What? Sammy, he was just joking, Mr. Right. Tell him you're only 16, I'll lend you the rest of the fare.
Now fuck off! Move! You move! Give me the bag!
Sammy!
I said give!
Sammy!
Stop the bus! Mickey, come
Mickey,
on!
stay where you are, you got nothing.
Sammy!
Mickey!
He's
Sammy,
staying
get
here.
over. It isn't too late, is it, mister?
No more!
We can't get away from this, you know. It's always really soft, Jed.
No.
You better hadn't do anything soft like him.
I wouldn't.
You better hadn't, or I wouldn't be in love with you anymore.
Shut up, you're always saying that.
I'm not.
Yes, he is. You bloody well said it in the assembly yesterday.
Well, I was only telling you.
You and 500 others.
Mickey, I don't care. Who knows? I just love you.
Come on, we're half an hour late as it is.
You're doing very well here, aren't you, Lions?
Yes, sir.
Talk of Oxbridge.
Yes, sir.
Getting rather big for your boots, aren't you, Lions?
No, sir.
No, sir. Yes, sir. I think you're a tyke, Lions. The boys in your dorm say you wear a locket around your neck. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
A locket? A locket? This is a boys' school, Lions.
I am a boy, sir.
Then you must behave like one. Now give this locket to me.
No, sir.
No, sir. Am I to have you punished, Lions? Am I to have you flogged?
You can do exactly as you choose, sir. You can take a flying fuck at a rolling donut, but you shall not take my locket.
I'm going to have you suspended, Lions.
Yes, sir.
And so we know now, don't we, that the burrow Indian of the Amazon basin lives on a diet of...
Sir.
A diet of...
Sir. I know.
A diet of what, Johnston? The burrow Indian of the Amazon basin lives on a diet of...
Sir, I know.
What?
Exactly, lad. Exactly what?
I know.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I do.
You don't know. Well, I told you 2 minutes ago, lad.
Leave him alone, will you?
Oh, you just stay out of this, miss. It's got nothing to do with you. It's Johnston, not you.
Sir, I got it. I know it.
Oh, shut up, Perkins, you boring little turd. But you don't listen, do you, Johnston?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Right, come out here in front of the class. Come on. Right then, what is the staple diet of the burrow Indian of the Amazon basin?
Fish fingers.
Just how the hell do you hope to get a job when you never listen to anything?
It's boring.
Yeah, it might be boring, but you won't be saying that when you can't get a job.
Oh yeah, suppose it'd really help me get a job if I know what sort of pygmies in Africa have for dinner.
Shut up.
Oh, and I bet you thought I wanted to work at an African restaurant.
Out.
Take no notice, Mickey. I love you.
Johnston,
Oh,
get
leave
out.
him alone, you big worm.
Right. You as well, out.
I'm going.
You're both suspended.
Suspended? Suspended because of a locket?
Because I wouldn't let them have my locket.
But what so... Can I see this locket?
I suppose if you want to.
Where did you get this?
I can't tell you that. It's a secret.
Oh, I know. It's from a girlfriend, isn't it? Is there a picture in here?
Yes, Mummy, can I have a
Oh,
bag?
you won't let Mummy see your girlfriend? Oh, Edward, don't be so... Is she beautiful?
Mummy, can...
Oh, let me look.
Mummy? Mummy, what's wrong? What is it?
Edward, when were you photographed with this woman?
Pardon?
Tell me, Edward, when?
Mummy, you silly old thing, that's not me, that's Mickey.
What?
Mickey, my friend. From when I was little, remember? That's Mickey and his mother. Why did you think that was me? I never looked a bit like Mickey.
No, it's just...
Mummy, you're not ill again like you used to be, are you?
Where did you get this locket from, Edward? Why do you wear it?
I can't tell you that, Ma. I've explained it's a secret.
But I'm your mother.
I know, but I still can tell you. It's not important. I'm going inside to my room. It's just a secret. Everybody has secrets. Don't you have secrets?
Did you really feel that you'd become secure and that time had brushed away past? That there's no one at your window, no one knocking on your door? Did you believe that you were free at last? Free from the broken looking glass. Now you know the devil's got your number. He's never far behind ya. He always knows where to find ya. And someone said they'd seen him walking past your door.
Mickey, you didn't tell me it was going to be over a load of fields.
I didn't tell you nothing. I didn't ask you to come. You followed me.
Mickey, my foot's dark, honest. Stop. Mickey! Oh, Mickey! I think it might be more successful if you were to sort of put your arms around here. Oh, Mickey, be gentle, be gentle.
Will you stop taking the piss out of me?
Oh, no.
Look, you can see the estate from up here.
Have we come all this way just to look at the bleeding estate? Mickey, we're 14.
Look, I see that lad in the window sometimes when I'm up here.
Oh, him? He's lovely looking, isn't he?
What?
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
All right, you told me once.
Well, he is. And what do you care if I think another fella's gorgeous, eh?
I don't.
You. I give up with you, Mickey Johnson. I'm off. You
No,
get on my
Linda,
bleeding...
Linda, please, Linda. No, Linda, I want to kiss you and put my arms around you and kiss you and even fornicate with you, but I can't because my feet are too big and I got pimples all over my face and my bum sticks out and If I was like him, I'd know all the right words.
If I was like him, I'd know some real birds, apart from those in my dreams and in magazines.
Just look at his hair.
His hair's dark and wavy, mine's mousy to fair.
Mine's the colour of gravy.
Each part of his face is in just the right place. Is he laughing at me, at my nose? Did he notice
I should wear a brace.
that I've got halitosis? When nature picked on me, she chose to stick on me. Eyes that don't match,
And ears that stand out.
she picked the wrong batch, so she handed mine out. And then she attacked me with permanent acne. I wish I was a bit like, wish that I could score a hit like me, just a little bit like that guy. That guy.
Wish that I could be like, just a little less like me. The sort of guy I see like that guy.
That guy. Hi.
Here's a ciggy.
Oh, I don't smoke actually, but I can go and get you some.
Are you soft? A blood brother.
Mickey?
Oh,
Well, shark the dog.
you sound dead funny swearing in that posh voice.
What posh voice?
That one.
Well, where do you live?
No, it's just up by the estate, look.
My God, I only live.
I know.
That girl I saw you with was that.
Oh, Linda, do you remember Linda?
That was Linda. And is she a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, she's one of them.
One of them.
Oh, haven't you got a girlfriend, Eddie?
Me? No.
Haven't you?
But looks like you seem to have rather lots of them. Perhaps you could share one with me.
Share one, Eddie. I even got one girlfriend.
Oh, but Linda, you said...
Oh, I know. She could be my girlfriend. I mean, she says she loves me all over the place, but it's just like dead difficult.
What?
Knowing what to say.
Oh, but you must.
I know. And every time I see her, I say, I'm going to say it, I'm going to do it. And the words, they just disappear.
Oh, but you must have let them. You must have let them.
Then what do I say?
Mickey, it's easy. I've read about this. Look, the next time you see Linda, you stare straight in the eye and say, Linda, I love you. I want you. The very core of my being is longing for you. My loins are burning for you. Let me lay my weary head against your warm breasts. And then, Mickey, her eyes may appear somewhat shut, and her voice may appear somewhat husky as she pleads with you. Be gentle with me. Be gentle. It would work. I know it. Look, Isolde, for 1 week only, nymphomaniac nights in Swedish opera.
I'll have to go get me some money.
Oh, I've got plenty of land.
Oh, don't worry, me mama lend me some.
Oh, come on, before my mom sees, she's off a beam, my mom.
Did you really feel that you'd become secure and the past was tightly locked away? Did you really feel that you would never be found? Did you forget you've got some debts to pay? Did you forget about the reckoning day? But you know the devil's got your number. He's moving down the street from you. Someone said he wanted to speak to you. Someone said they'd seen him leaning on your door.
Mom, look, it's Eddie. Eddie.
Isn't it fantastic, Mrs. Johnston? We're neighbors again.
Yeah, Mom, he lives up by the houses and... Could we get a quid to go to the pictures?
Yeah, it's in the sideboard.
Oh, thanks, Mom, love you.
Yeah. You're looking very well, Mrs. Johnston.
Am I? Do you still keep the locket I gave you?
Of course, look.
Mom, can we bring Eddie back for some coffee afterwards?
Oh, yeah. Well, go on, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, thanks.
Bye, Mrs. Johnston.
Hey, what film are you going to see?
What?
What film?
Dr.
The Magnificent Seven.
Dr. Zhivago's Magnificent Seven.
It's a double bill.
Yeah.
I see. And where's it on?
The Isolde.
The Isolde. Hey, you know, when I walked past the Isolde this morning, it said they were showing nymphomaniac nights in Swedish operas.
Yes. Mrs. Johnston, you see, those are just the trailers. It's a documentary.
It's a travelogue about Sweden.
Do the pair of you really think I was born yesterday?
It is, Mom. It's just a travelogue.
Oh, showing the spectacular bends and curves of Sweden. Go on, you horny little sods.
Mother!
Go on before I throw a bucket of water over the pair of you. You know, I don't know about coffee. You'd be better off with saltpeter.
She's fabulous, isn't she, Ma?
She's a fucking head case. Come on.
Hello?
How long have you lived here?
A few years.
Are you always going to follow me?
We were rehoused here. I wasn't following.
Don't lie. I know what you're doing to me. You gave him that locket, didn't you? You're very clever, aren't you? He never takes it off.
I thought I'd never see him again. I wanted him to have a picture of me, even though he'd never know.
Afraid he might eventually have forgotten you. Oh no, there's no chance of that. He'll always remember you. After we moved, he talked less and less of you and your family. For a while, I came to believe that he was actually mine.
He is yours.
No. I took him, but I never made him mine. Does he know? Have you told?
Of course not.
Even when he was a tiny baby, I'd see him staring straight up at me and I'd think, he knows. He knows. You have ruined me. But you won't ruin Edward. Is it money that you want? I'll get it for you if you move away from here. How much?
Nothing. You bought me off once before.
Thousands. I'm talking thousands. And think what you could do with the money like
I'd
that.
spend it. I'd buy more junk and trash. That's all. I don't want your money. I've made a life for myself out here. It's not much of one, but I made it.
I'm staying here. You move if you want to.
I would. But there's no point. You'd just follow me again, wouldn't you?
Look, I'm not following anybody.
You'll always be there, I know that now. Forever and ever, like a shadow. Unless I can make you go. But you won't. So...
You're mad! Mad!
I curse the day I met you. You have ruined me.
Go! Just go!
I curse you. Witch!
Go!
High upon a hill, the mad woman lives. Never ever eats the sweets she gives. Just throw them away and tell your dad. High upon a hill, there's a woman gone mad. Mad woman living on a hill. If she catches your eye, then you never will grow any further. Your teeth will go bad. High upon a hill, there's a woman gone mad.
Naked knockers with nipples! Playing tennis. Oh, tennis with tits. Will Wimbledon ever be the same? Tits! 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 A lovely way to spend an evening. Can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Get off of me down, you bloody lunatic! Come on, Linda, I'm going.
What are you doing in town, Mick?
Oh,
We've been undergoing a remarkable celluloid experience.
We'll miss the bus, Linda.
Oh, we've just gone to the pictures.
Oh, softly, what'd you go see?
Nymphomania.
Oh, bridge over the river Kauai.
Oh, we've seen that. We went to go see Nymphomaniac Nights in Spaceship House.
What?
I'm solemn that I'm going.
You remember Eddie, huh? Take no notice, he's still a fucking headpiece. Shut up.
Tits, 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 tits.
And what do you think you're doing?
Adolf Hitler.
Get off. Right, I want your names. What are your names?
Waiting for the 92 bus.
Oh my God, stop! Go, 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 go! Now, listen.
There's a few bob in your pocket, and you've got good friends. And it seems that summers never coming to an end. Young, free, and innocent, you haven't got a care. Well, apart from deciding on the clothes you're gonna wear. The streets turned into paradise. The radio singing dreams. You're innocent, immortal. You're just 15. And who dare tell the lambs in spring what fate the later seasons bring? Who tell the girl in the middle of the pair the price she'll pay for just being there? But leave them alone, let them go and play. They care not for what's at the end of the day, for what is to come, for what might have been. Life has no ending when you're sweet 16. And your friends are with you to talk away the night, or until Mrs. Wong switches off the chippy light. Then there's always the corner and the street lamps glare, and another hour to spend with your friends, with her, to share your last cigarette and your secret dream at the midnight hour at 17. It's just another ferry boat, a trip to the beach. But anything is possible. The world's within your reach. And you don't even notice broken bottles in the sand, or the oil in the water. And you'll never understand how living could be anything other than a dream. When you're young, free, and innocent, and just 18. And only if the three of them could stay like this forever, and only if we could predict no changes in the weather, and only if we didn't live in life as well as in dreams, and only if we could stop and be forever. Just 18.
Well, hello, sweetie pie. Looking for a good time? 10 to 7. Get it? 10 to 7, a good time? It was a joke. I mean, I know it was a lousy joke, but you could at least go into hysterics. That's hysterics.
Where's Mickey?
Must be working overtime.
Oh.
What's wrong with you, Misery?
I go away to university tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You didn't say.
I know, I think I've been pretending that if I didn't mention it, the day would never come. I love it when we're together, the three of us, don't you? Can I write you?
Yeah, if you want.
Would Mickey mind?
Why should he?
Oh, because you're his girlfriend.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are, Linda.
No, I'm not. He hasn't asked me.
You mean he still hasn't?
No.
But it's ridiculous.
I know. I hope for his sake he never has to ask me to marry him. He'll become a pensioner before he gets around to it.
He's mad. If I was him, I would have asked you years ago.
I know you would, because you're soft, you are.
If I could stand inside his shoes, I'd say, how can I compare thee to a summer's day? I'd take a page in all the papers, I'd announce it on the news. If I was the guy, if I was in his shoes. If I was him, I'd bring you flowers and ask you to dance. We'd while away the hours making future plans for rainy days in country lanes and trips to the sea. I'd just tell you that I love you if it was me. But I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care. That I would like you to know that I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care. That I would like you to know.
Eddie? Oh. What are you doing?
As him, I'd have to tell you what I've kept in my heart. That even if we had to live some worlds apart, there would not be a day in which I'd not think of you. If I was him, if I was him, that's what I'd do. But I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care. Though I would like you to know that I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care. Though I would like you to know. But I'm not.
What?
Mickey. Mickey. Hey.
Hey,
Where have you been?
had to do overtime. Hate that sodden place.
Mickey. I go away to university tomorrow.
What? You didn't say.
I know, But the thing is that I'll be gone until Christmas. That's 3 months. Now, you wouldn't want to leave me in suspense for all that time now, would you?
Eddie, what are you on about?
Will you talk to Linda?
Eddie?
Go on, go on!
Linda. Linda. Linda, will you go out with me?
Yeah!
Come here!
You said to take your time going, and then there's no stopping you!
I know,
come here. Where are you going?
I've got a pack for tomorrow.
But I thought we were going dancing and then out to the club.
I got a pack.
You sure? Yeah. All right. Well, when you come back to New Year's, Christmas Eve party, it's all on me, okay? The booze, music, everything.
All right. It's a deal. See you, Nick. Bye, Linda.
Thanks, Daddy.
Alrighty. Thanks.
It was one day in October when the sun began to fade and winter broke the promise summer had just made. It was one day in October when the rain came falling down and someone said the bogeyman was seen around the town.
You're gonna be late, Mick. I don't want you getting the sack and spending your days idling around like our Sammy. Come on.
Mom?
What? Come on.
Mom, Linda's pregnant.
Do you love her?
Yes.
And when's the wedding?
We thought about a month before Christmas anyway. Could we live here till then? Are you mad?
At you? Some hypocrite I'd be. No, I'm not mad, son. I'm thinking. You haven't had much of a life with me, have you?
No, of course I haven't, Mom. You've been great, really. I've got to go. They're laying people off at work, you know. Thank you.
The letter Miss Jones quotes, I regret to inform you that owing to circumstances quite beyond your control, it's premature retirement for those surplus to requirement. I'm afraid it's just a sign of the times, Miss Jones. It's just another sign of the times. Take a letter, Miss Jones, to the world situation. The shrinking pound of the global sum of the prices of oil. I'm afraid we must fire you, we no longer require you. It's just another sign of the times, Miss Jones. It's just another sign of the times. Take a letter, Miss Jones, of course we'll let the workforce know when inflation's been defeated and recession's no more. And for the moment we suggest you don't become too depressed, as it's just another sign of the times, Miss Jones. It's just another sign of the times. Take a letter, Miss Jones, right dear Miss Jones, we'd like to thank you. Many years of splendid service, etc. blah blah blah. You've been a perfect puppet, that's right Miss Jones, you've got it. It's just another sign of the times, Miss Jones. It's just another sign of the times. Dry your eyes, Miss Jones, it's not as bad as it seems to. Get used to being idle in a year or two. Unemployment's such a pleasure, these days we call it pleasure. It's just another sign of the times, Miss Jones. It's just another sign of the times. Young man on the street, Miss Jones, he's walking around in circles. He's old before his time, but still too young to know. Don't look at him, don't cry though. This living on the job
Guess who?
Father Christmas.
Mickey. Merry Christmas. Come on, I'm back. With the action, the booze, the Christmas party, the music, and the birds. What's wrong, Mickey?
Nothing. It's university.
It's fantastic. I haven't been to so many parties in all my life, and there's just so many people, so many tremendous people. But you'll meet them, Mick. Some of them are Baz, Ronnie, Cleo, lots of them. They're coming over for the New Year for the party. It's great, Mick.
Good.
Come on, it's nearly Christmas. We're going to do everything. How's Linda?
She's okay.
Come on, Mickey, let's go.
Come on, where?
Mickey, what's wrong?
You're a dickhead! There is no party, no booze, no music. Christmas isn't even here yet, and I'm sick to my teeth of Christmas. You know what, something? There's been very little to celebrate since you left. I lost my job.
What about the job you had?
It disappeared. You know something? I bleeding hated that job. Standing there every day making boxes, day after day. I used to get terrified that I'd have to live the rest of my life like that. But after every answer, every day, nothing down for you, the same answer. I'd go back to that job for half the pay and double the hours. Just making boxes it was. But after being fucked off from everywhere else, it seemed like paradise.
Why? Why is a job so important? If I didn't have a job, I'd just say, sod it! Draw the doll, live like a bohemian, tilt my hat to the wall and say, screw you! So you're not working, why is it so important?
You don't get it, do you? I don't have a hat I could tilt off with the world.
Look, come on, we came back to celebrate. I got money, I'll lend you. Let's just go.
I don't need your money, just stop it! Just do me a favor and piss off, will you, Eddie?
I thought we always stuck together. I thought we were blood brothers.
That was kid stuff, Eddie. All that blood brother shit, it was just kid stuff. Well, I suppose you still are a kid.
I'm exactly the same age as you, Mickey.
No, you're still a kid! And I'd be a kid if I could. But while no one was looking, I grew up. And you didn't. And I don't blame you. If I was in your shoes, I'd still want to be a kid. But I'm not. I'm in these shoes, standing here looking at you. And it makes me sick, right? So just go off and celebrate with your friends. Just go on before I hit you!
Linda.
Mickey.
Linda. Hello, Linda.
Hello, Eddie.
You haven't called to see me.
I heard you had friends. I didn't like butting in.
Well, you'd never be butting in, and you know it. It wouldn't matter if I never saw those friends again if I could be with you.
Look, I'm offering. All we need is someone to keep the eye out. Look at you, Mickey. What have you got? Nothing. Like me, Mom. Where you taking your talk for New Year? Nowhere.
You might as well know if I'm not going to see you again. I always loved you. You must have known that.
We don't use the shooters. They're just frightened us. Everyone behaves when they see a shooter. You won't even be where the action is. Just keep the eye out.
I'm sorry.
50 quid, Mickey. 50 quid for an hour's work. Just think where you could take Linda if you had cash like that.
I'm sorry, Linda.
It's all right. You know, I suppose I always loved you too, in a way.
Then marry me.
Eddie, didn't Mickey tell you we got married 2 weeks before you came home and I'm expecting a baby?
50 notes.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Cheer up, will you? It's New Year.
I'll see you, Eddie. Happy New Year.
Linda.
Are you coming in?
Look, I'll be back by 8 o'clock and be ready. I'm taking you out.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking you out and for a slap up in a meal, and tomorrow morning you can buy some new clothes.
Yeah, where's the money coming from?
I'm doing some work.
What?
You just stop arguing, will you? I'm doing some work and then I'm taking you out.
Is that you, Sammy?
Look, just shut up, okay? Be ready by 8.
Mickey. Mickey! No! Mickey!
There's a full moon shining, and the joker, the cat. The dealer's dealt the cards, and he won't take them back. There's a black cat stalking, and a woman who's afraid that there's no getting off without the price being paid.
Don't piss about with me, pal! I said Griff! Listen, it's not until you know we're not playing games. You don't get up again if one of these hits you. Don't you fucking touch it!
There's a man lies bleeding on the garage floor.
Quick, get in the house and bolt the fucking door.
And maybe if you crossed your fingers and counted to 10, it would all be just a game and no one would have lost.
You shot him! You shot him! I bloody know I did!
You shot him! You shot him!
Move! I've got to get this hit! Oh, fuck!
Mickey. But I've ironed him a shirt!
The jury found him guilty, sent him down for 7 years. Though he acted like they gave him life, he couldn't stop the tears. And when we came to visit him, he did want to know. It seems like jail sent him off the rails, just like Marilyn Monroe. His mind's gone dancing, can't stop dancing. They showed him to a doctor, and after routine tests, a prescription note the doctor wrote for the chronically depressed. And now the tears have stopped, he sits and counts the days to go. He treats his ills with daily pills, just like Marilyn Monroe. They stop his mind from dancing, stop it dancing.
What are you doing, Mickey?
Taking me tab.
Listen, Mickey, I've told you they're just junk and you're gonna be home soon. You should try and come off them.
No, he said the doctor.
What did he say?
He said it helps me with me nerves and how I get depressed and make me better.
Mickey, I get depressed, but I don't take those, Mickey. Mickey, you don't need them.
Will you just leave me alone? I can't cope with this. Just leave me alone.
With grace for good behavior, he got out before his time. The family and the neighbors told him he was looking fine. But he's feeling 15 years older, and his speech is rather slow. And the neighbors said you'd think he was dead, like Marilyn Monroe. No cause for dancing, no more dancing.
Linda, where have you been? We've got to do something about him. He's been out for months and he's still taking those pills. He needs a job. You two need to place him around.
Ma'am,
that's why I'm late. I've been to see. We're moving at the end of the month. I think I got Mickey a job. I think we got our own place. Jesus, thank God. But, Linda, how? Mom, just someone I know. You don't know him. Oh, Linda, who? Never mind that, Mom. We don't know him. Did you get us Sarah from school? Yeah, she's in bed, but listen, Linda, how'd you manage
Mom, you don't know him, all right? Mom, isn't it great if he's working and we're living on our own?
Listen,
maybe he
Linda,
can get himself together and get off those things. Mickey, come on, you'll be late.
Here's your bag, your sandwiches are in there. Mickey! Mickey, what are you looking for, Mickey?
Where's me?
Mickey, listen to me.
You know what I'm looking for!
You don't need your tablets, Mickey. Mickey, you're working now, we're living on our own. You've got to start making an effort.
Linda, please give them to me.
You promised.
I know I promised. I tried to get off with them last week, but I couldn't stop making them dinner without sweating and shaking. It used to be just sweets and ciggies because I didn't have my own and he'd give me them. And...
Is that it then? Are you going to stay on them forever? Mickey, we've managed to sort ourselves out this far, but what's the use?
Sort ourselves out! Do you really think I'm stupid? We didn't sort anything out. Not a job, not a house. You and Councillor Eddie Lyons did. Just give me the tablets. I need them.
What about what I need, Mickey? Mickey, I need you. I love you, Mickey. But not when you take those things, Mickey. Mickey, when you take those things, I can't even see
That's
you.
why I take them! So I can be invisible! Just give me my tablets, Linda. Just give me them!
There's a girl inside the woman who's waiting to get free. She's washed a million dishes. She's always making tea.
Yes, can I talk to Councillor Lyons, please?
There's a girl inside the woman, and the mother she became. And a half-remembered song comes to her lips again.
Hey, Eddie, could I talk to you? Yeah, I remember.
The girl would sing the melody, but the woman stands in doubt and wonders what the price would be for letting a young girl out.
It's just a light romance, nothing cruel, they laid no plans. How it came, who can explain? They just said hello, and foolishly they gazed. They should have gone their separate ways.
Hey.
Oh, miss. It's just the same old song, nothing cruel, nothing wrong. It's just two fools who know the rules, but break them all and grasp at half a chance to play their part in a light romance. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price you're gonna have to pay. It's just a secret glance across a room, a touch of hands that part too soon, that same old tune that always plays and lets them dance as friends, then stand apart as the music ends, living on the never, never constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price you're gonna have to pay.
There's a man gone mad in the town tonight. He's gonna shoot somebody down. There's a man gone mad, lost his mind tonight. There's a madman. There's a madman. There's a madman running round and round. Yes, you know the devil's got your number. He's running right beside you. He's screaming deep inside you. And someone said he's gonna get your number of the day.
Vicky's going down. What's Vicky? Eddie, the town hall, Eddie Lyons. Vicky!
There's a madman running around. Yes, you know the devil's got your number. He's running right beside you. He's screaming deep inside you. And someone said he's calling your number of today.
And if, for once, I agree with Counselor Smith, you mustn't hold that against me. But in this particular instance, yes, I do agree with him. You're right, Bob, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Quite right, none of us would argue with you on that score. But what we would question is this: how many of us... Hello, Mickey?
I stopped taking the pills.
Oh.
I began thinking again, you see. Just get her out of here, Mr. Now! I began thinking again, you see. There was just one thing I had left in my life, and it was one thing. And I wanted to keep it. So I stopped taking the pills, but it was too late. You never told me about you and Linda, your mother. She came to the factory and told me.
Mickey, I don't know what she told you, but Linda and I are just friends.
Friends, I could kill you right now. We're the friends who are in me. Blood.
Yes, Mickey, I remember.
And how come you got everything and I got nothing? Again, you see. You and Linda were friends when she first got pregnant.
Mickey!
Does my child belong to you as much as everything
No,
else?
for God's
Does
sake!
it,
To me, son. Listen to me. I've got armed marksmen with me. But if you do exactly as I say, we won't need to use them, will we? Now look, Michael, put down the gun. Just put down the gun, son.
I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if the thing's loaded.
What's that woman doing?
Get that woman away!
Mickey!
Mickey!
Get out of here!
No, son!
Go! Mom, go, please!
Mickey! Don't shoot Eddie!
No.
He's your brother!
You had a twin brother. I couldn't afford to keep you both, and his mother couldn't have kids, and so I agreed to give one of you away.
You! Why didn't you give me away? That could have been him!
Nobody move. Stay where you are. It's all right. It's all over. Just stay where you are.
And do we blame superstition for what's come to pass? Or could it be what we, the English, have come to know as class? Did you ever hear the story of the Johnston twins? As like each other as two new pins. How one was kept, and one given away. How they were born, and they died on the self-same day.
Tell me it's not true. Say it's just a story. Something on this. Tell me it's not true. Though it's here before me, say it's just a dream. Say it's just a scene from an old movie of years ago. From an old movie with Marilyn Monroe. Say it's just some clouds, two players in the limelight, and bring the curtain down. Say it's just two clouds that couldn't get their lines right. Say it's just a show on the radio that we can turn over and start again. That we can turn over, it's only a game. Tell me it's not true. Say I only dreamed it, and morning will come soon. Tell me it's not true.